Hey everybody, you are listening to the We Are Rizin podcast, Pancrase edition. This is your host, Andrew Benjamin, and I'm joined by my coronavirus-free co-host, J. Christian Gary from Focus Fights.
こんにちは、クリス・ゲリです。
With, we have a very special guest with us tonight. With us, we have Hirotaka Nakada. He will be making his pro debut at Pancrase 315, where he will be competing against Yuki Yamamoto in the Lightweight Neo-Blood tournament. He trains at the Hearts Dojo alongside Hiroto Uesako and the legendary Kenji Osawa. He is 5'8", from Minato, Tokyo, 23 years old, soon to be 24 on April 1st, a 9-2 in amateur MMA, and the winner of the 2019 Amateur Pancrase All Japan Championship. Nakata-San, thank you so much for joining us for this interview. It's an honor to talk to somebody who's having their first pro fight in their career. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Hirotaka Nakada. Thank you for interviewing me, man.
Arigato gozaimasu. So the first question I have for you is introduce yourself to the world, to Western fans, to people who do not know you. Jiko Shokai wo onigai shite mo yoridesu desu ka?
Hi, わかりました。Hi, I'm Hirotaka Nakada. I'm the winner All Japan Pancrase Amateur Tournament last year, and I'm gonna be pro debut on Pancrase 315, and as a Pancrase Neo-Blood tournament. I'm ready already for that. Man. I'm gonna win. Man.
Great.
Yes.
So tell us a little about how did you get started in Kagatobi?
When I was 14 years old, first time I went to the Kudo dojo. Kudo is like a martial arts mixed. It's a karate and judo.
Okay, and so
yeah.
how did you go from there to Hearts, Kenji Osawa's Hearts dojo?
Oh yeah. So I've been doing Kudo for like 8 years, but I injured my knee, and then I quit once. I quit martial arts once, but after that I decided to wanted to come back to the martial arts, and then then I found the Kenji's dojo. Then I become a member of it.
Okay, great. I guess also the other burning question I have for you is how did you learn English? Tell us how you came to becoming both fluent in English.
Oh yeah, so I used to study the English in the high school in Switzerland for 2 years.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
great.
And
And
yeah, and after coming back to Japan, I hung out with the non-Japanese friends, and then I learned to how to speak.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Christian, I'm going to throw off a question to you because I've already asked a ton already. I want you to get some in.
I see. Now, when it comes to your professional MMA debut, I know that you fought in the amateur ranks, but when you first fought as a mixed martial artist as an amateur, did you even think that a professional career would be the furthest thing from your mind?
Yeah, because I wanted to be the professional fighter. That is why I can join to the Heart Gym. Because Ken-san he's a really professional trainer and also a fighter. So I wanted to learn from him to be a professional fighter.
I see. And as far as you training with fighters and eventually interpreting for them, like you have done for us at one point in time, I mean, have they given you any pointers on how to, take this thing from just one single professional fight into a career?
What do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean?
Basically, what I mean is have the fighters that you've trained with or interpreted given you any pointers on how to be a career fighter, not just fighting for your debut coming up?
Yes. Sorry?
I think what Christian is trying to ask is how have the fighters that you train with, what pointers or advice have you learned from them as
from them the advice, no?
yes.
Advice. Yeah, because no, I think I actually have a lot of amateur career. So now next opponent is I think I can take out him very in a good. I think they believe that I will take him very soon. So my advice from them is just do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. So
Just as usual.
mm-hmm. One question I have, and I'm asking this of all fighters who we talk to: how has coronavirus at all affected your training at all while preparing for those fights?
In our hot gym, we don't shut down our gym. And Tokyo is, it's. I mean, some of them, get affected by the coronavirus, but we do the trainings and we open the gym very normally, so that it doesn't affect us all.
Gotcha. Okay, because what about it personally? Is anything different in your daily life because of COVID-19? Japan was, I believe, the second country that got the mass infection after China. So, was there anything different that you are doing now because of COVID-19?
Mm, yes, I mean, like I said, some of them like they own the like restaurant or they own someone who own the like business
Mm-hmm.
like small business. I think they get affected by the the
Mm-hmm.
economic shock by the virus, but like normal people just like me, we don't much get affected in that. Maybe just I think we need just toilet paper or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I get I feel about problems for
Gotcha.
now. Yeah.
Gotcha. One question also I want to ask for you is how does your family and Tomodachi feel about you becoming an MMA fighter? Is it something that you've gotten support from your family and
Uh,
Tomodachi, or are they like, we don't want to see you get hurt, Hirotaka. We want you to still be Hamsamu when you're 40.
Thank you, man. My parents they little bit worried, but they also really supportive, and I really appreciate for it. And my friends are very congrats about my project fight, and I'm gonna invite them to the near side to the cage.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And also, I want to ask, in terms of MMA, what would you
Yeah.
say your strength is as a fighter, and what would you say your biggest weakness is as a
I
fighter?
I think I can always try to forward, man. I don't go back. I just I go attack, and then I can mix with striking and ground. Everything is mixed, man. Then I think I have a strong heart, man. But also my weakness is like maybe sometimes I go too much, man. Then I get counter or like mistake. I do mistakes sometimes because I go too much, man.
I understand. I will carry loss because
Yes.
I did watch two of your amateur fights on YouTube. You can find them on the J Shoot
Uh huh.
YouTube channel, and you are very good on the ground because you. I saw the two fights, and you submitted both the opponents with arm bars.
Oh
Um,
yeah. You
so
should
I
one, man.
was I
Yeah.
beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely see you. When I was looking at this fight, I'm like, this guy is good. Nakata-san is good on the ground. So
Oh, thank you, man.
when your fight happens, your first opponent is Yuki Yamamoto. Um, do you foresee you wanting to take the fight to the ground, or are you going to see how the fight is going to play out? You kind of go with how the fight is going.
Oh, I see that. I'm going to knock him out in a very fast timing, man. I'm going
Ooh,
to knock out, yes.
oh,
Yeah, because that's the audience. That's what the audience want. Audience want, and then I wanted to show them what they want.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
those are very strong words. I gotta say, very strong words saying you're gonna knock out your opponent. Now, also,
Yeah.
it is a tournament, and the other
Yes.
two people that are gonna be in the tournament as of now are Jinosuke Kashimura And
I lose him in amateur, like last year on October. Yeah, October. Yeah.
oh, so you fought him before?
Yeah. He's really famous in jiu-jitsu, He's like a jiu-jitsu new superstar,
Gotcha. And the person who he's fighting is Yu Kano.
He's also famous,
Do you? So you said you fought one of them. Do you know anything about Yu Kano by any chance?
Yeah. He was like just like me. We are on the same like time entering the fights last year, amateur Pancrase fights. He won every welterweight amateur Pancrase,
Gotcha.
He got every title,
Who do
So
you who do you think wins in that fight between those two?
It's really hard, Yeah, Kano has a really good striking, but Jinosuke he's really good at ground control, but he doesn't know any striking. So maybe if the Yu Karino if he avoid ground take ground situation, I think he's gonna win. But it's really hard.
Do you have a preference who you would want to prefer to fight between those two?
I wanted to fight against Jinosuke personally because I really wanted to revenge him. I wanted to knock him out.
Gotcha. Christian, let me throw some questions to you because I've been talking for a long time.
Okay, I hope I can try and redeem myself off the question I tried to ask earlier, but still, when it comes down to you, Mr. Nakai, fighting in this upcoming tournament, the Neo-Blood tournament is a pretty famous tournament for Pancrase, and not just for Pancrase, but for Japanese MMA. But what do you think separates that tournament from all the other tournaments that go on in MMA?
I like other tournaments in MMA.
Yes.
Okay. So there's like a Shuto, There's like also the Shuto tournament, and also there's like deep tournament. But Pancrase Neo-Blood tournament I think is the best known tournament in so like new faces, for the new faces, And if I won this tournament, I think I can fight with like the longest of the Pancrase. That is why I entered the tournament this time, and I want to revenge the Jinosuke someday. So, and I also wanted to fight you also. That is why I decided to join this tournament. Because I might fight in a featherweight class, but now because my weight is like normally 74 kilos, so I can when I told him I might go into the featherweight, but this time I'm going to the lightweight because I wanted to fight in this tournament.
Gotcha.
I see. And another question I want to ask is you're going to be fighting, obviously, in Pancrase. You hope to fight in Pancrase more often as you begin your professional career, but do you think that regardless of the fact that they have switched to the unified rules and they have adopted the cage more so than the four-cornered ring, that the history and legacy of Pancrase is still active and alive?
I think that's great. They gonna do the unified as a unified rule, because my final destination is the UFC. That is why I do MMA, and UFC also use the unified rules, so it's really good for me.
I see.
So just curious, so you say that you want to get into UFC, but in case with the world that it is right now, it seems like a lot of international fighters might have difficulty getting to UFC. If that doesn't work for now, do you foresee yourself going to perhaps like a Rizin or sticking or going to Deep or some other sort of promotion for the time being, by any chance?
Yeah, because I think about if they gave me the good offers,
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
if I keep winning, someday I think I can go to the UFC. So just need to keep the wins.
Of course, of
Keep the
course.
scores. Yes.
So which fighters were you looking up to, or who were your favorites growing as you were when you started training? Tell us about who your favorite fighters were.
First, my favorite fight is.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Diaz brothers, man. I like the fighters who got a strong heart, man. Can always go, and try to fight and actually fight. Yeah, so I like all the fighters who like strong hearts, man. Just like Diaz brothers, like I know Takanori Gomi-san, like yeah, those kind of fighters, man. I
Gotcha.
like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Curious to know as well. You were supposed to actually have a fight earlier in February. Is that correct for Shuto?
Yeah. I just yeah.
What,
February was yes.
what happened with that fight? Was there a reason why it got canceled, or is there anything that you can talk about why that fight never happened?
Oh, they did it normally on a February, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they did it normally, and then audience can just came. It was really going well, the event.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So let's talk about what happens after the tournament. You win the tournament. You become the the 2020 lightweight Neo-Blood winner. What happens after that? Do you get some sort of contract with Pancrase, or is there some sort of prize that they give you for winning the tournament?
I see after win the tournament, I can maybe fight against Lankers at the time class, or maybe I also got the offer from one Warrior series, the OWS.
Yes.
Yeah. I also already got the offers, but I declined it because maybe it's good if I could get experience in Japan, then after go to the foreign country to fight. But for now, maybe I still keep fighting in Japan.
Gotcha. So, well, one of the things also a non Kagatobi question is, what do you like to do when you are not fighting, Nakata-san?
I love go outside of the country to travel like 3 or 4 years ago, like I went to to the Himalayas by myself, man. I love to exploring, man. So if I got a chance, then I go to vacation, maybe I can go to travel by myself, man. It's really fun.
Where would you like to travel to most in the world?
I really want to go to like Peru, like South America, and to going to the Amazon River, and meet the people there. Will be nice, man.
Okay. Everybody says they want to travel to New York or California. You're the first person that I ever heard says they want to travel to Peru or Amazon. That's unique. I like that. Christian, let me throw it off to you for any more questions that you have. Christian?
You want me to ask a few questions?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Christian.
My bad. Wakarimasu. When it comes down to, your potential, obviously you want to fight in the UFC down the line. You want to fight in one Warrior Series down the line. But if given the opportunity to showcase your skills, if you win this Neo-Blood tournament to fight in Rizin or any other promotion around the world, would you not hesitate in wanting to showcase your skills in other ways by fighting in Rizin or fighting in those other promotions?
Yes, I'll be fighting anyone if I got offers, good offers. Now I need to win, That's what I want, and that's what I have to do,
Mm-hmm.
I want to put the good show, Good show. The like people who don't know about martial arts, and then they watch my fight, and if they feel it's really exciting, that's the thing I want, man. I want people to know about more MMA, and then I want to put the good show, So the place where I fight, it doesn't matter, I want people to watch my fight.
I see, I see. And as far as your upcoming opponent in the first round of the Neo-Blood tournament, I didn't quite get his name because I unfortunately wasn't really paying attention. But if there is anything that you would like to say to him or about him, that would get fans interested in watching you face him on the Fight Pass.
Okay, so my name is Hirotaka Nakada, and I'm gonna pro debut in Pancrase 315, and I'm gonna put the good show, man. Please watch me, man. I'm going out, man. And people, yeah, I want people to show the good fights, man. So please watch me, man. Thank you.
Great.
Right. So you basically want to do your best more than get the victory, huh?
Yes.
No, he also wants to knock. He said he's going to knock Yamamoto out out very quickly. So he's got that going for him as well, Christian.
Understood. Wakaimasu.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as how fans can get in contact with you, is there anything that you would like to mention about that?
Oh yes. I'm using the Instagram. Hirotaka_0401, and I also do the Twitters, Hirotaka_MMA. So please follow me. I posting my English on Instagram, so maybe if you guys follow on Instagram, it would be great.
And also want to give you an opportunity to. I don't know if you have any sponsors or you want to give a shout out to your team or anybody else. I want you to feel free to give a shout to thank anybody who you want to like to thank. The floor is yours.
I want to shout out to my gym, Hearts MMA, and I want to also shout out to the people who support me. I'm really thankful to them. I feel really thankful. Thank you.
Great.
And for you guys too, really thank you.
Oh, no problem.
I'm not
fight,
so it's really a pleasure to doing the interview for me. Really thank you.
No problem. And if, for everybody who wants to see Nakata-san make his pro debut, Pancrase 315, May 31st on the UFC Fight Pass. Hopefully the show goes on. Hopefully coronavirus is done. It's finished. It's by that time. So hopefully it'll go on without a hitch. And Nakata-san, we're very much looking forward to your pro debut. We wish you the best of luck in the Neo-Blood tournament. We hope you get a knockout, and then you can get your revenge against Jinosuke. And we definitely hope we can definitely talk to you as soon sooner rather than later, as we say in America.
Thank you.
Interview. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Arigatou gozaimasu, Nakata-san.